Well, I know, being week 3, our guys are excited to be back home and obviously experience the game day crowd that we have here and, see the new video board, obviously. But just to be at home in front of our fans, it means a lot to us. And, it's Military Appreciation Weekend as well. And so to honor those individuals and families that have done so much for our country, it's going to be a great day for us.
Coach, talk about how big of the test was it for this Saturday to face FCS program like that? How great was that for you guys?
Well, I think it was a great test. A lot of great things came from it that we were very pleased. Obviously the score, we're disappointed in the end result, but there's a lot of things that we can build on for our program going into the start of conference play this weekend.
And Coach, it seemed more like a basketball game than anything, the way it was just going back and forth, run after run after run. What encouraging things do you take from this in which you went to the break up some points?
Well, I thought, one, that for our kids to be down 17 points, to be hit in the mouth like that, and to respond in a great way in that second quarter was huge for us. And so, our kids, I think it shows our character and our fight that we have. What we did on special teams, from the kickoff return and how well we performed in those areas is huge. And then we had some individual players that they got a lot of playing time and kind of earned the trust of our coaches, and anxious to see those guys continue to build on that.
Talk about the impact plays, especially in the first half. You guys made plenty of impact plays that made you guys have a lead in the first half. So talk about how important those kind of plays are for you guys' success.
Well, I mean it's huge, especially when you go down 17 points right away and have a kickoff return, give you some life and some excitement on the sideline. And there's always a breaking point, how your kids are going to handle being down, and that just kind of rejuvenated everyone on the sideline. And then you saw AO's great catch in the end zone, which was a huge conversion for us, and then obviously the interception for a touchdown. So, our kids understand that we can score points in a lot of different ways, and which is encouraging going into conference play.
Coach, you constantly preach about taking care of the ball in the second half, a couple of turnovers. Is that something you harp on once again this week, or do they at this point they know the deal?
Well, they should, because we talk about it every day, and we're going to continue to talk about it. You can't go into games like this past weekend. You can't go into Lone Star play and expect to win games turning the ball over. And so we got to do a better job and understand that sometimes a sack or throwing the ball away is better than turning it over. And so our kids got to understand it. Our defense has got to continue to find ways to get the ball back. And if we can do that, then you're putting yourself in a chance to be successful. But, we got to cut down on those and protect the ball a lot better.
Coach, how do you feel playing, a D1 team like that right before conference play? Obviously, bodes well for you from here on out, get you ready for conference.
Well, I mean, it's Abilene Christian is a tough team, a tough opponent, and obviously they got some more benefits being at that level. But I think you look at the overall schedule and level of play in the Lone Star Conference, I don't see a big difference between that and Abilene Christian. And so I think it prepares us for the type of battles that we're going to be in going through conference play. And, at some point you're going to have things that are going to not go your way, and you're going to be behind. And so for us to be able to fight back and come back to at least tie the game and take the lead going, and, to be right there at half says a huge thing about our team.
And obviously every LSC opponent is tough that you play, but just how dangerous could this Kingsville be, especially the way they started the year?
Well, it's huge. You go back to watch how they played against Commerce week 1, going to overtime with them and being right there and had a chance to obviously win the game. So it's everyone's opportunity to battle for the conference play, and Kingsville has done a great job. Coach Wilkerson building up that program, and it starts with the quarterback play and the Detmer kid, and they got 2 great running backs, and so our hands are going to be full, just kind of what they do offensively and defensively, and be able to adjust to all the different motions and sets and then all the blitzes that they give us. And so our kids have got to be prepared and ready to go.
Speaking of Detmer, Coach, is he a lot like his dad was? I mean, talk about the talent that he brings.
Well, he's obviously coming from the background that he does, having football run through his blood, and he's a headsy player, very athletic. There's situations more so in the Commerce game that you thought that they had him dead to right, and he got out of it and made a good throw. And so our guys have got to be able to continue to put pressure on him and hopefully force some errant throws. But he's what keeps that offense going, and you can see the difference between last year and this year with him at leading that offense.
Last year, Charlie had nearly 400 yards passing against them, two TDs, but did have 2 picks. But that should give him pretty good confidence going into this game with them this week.
Yeah, I think so. But Kingsville did bring in a new defensive coordinator, a guy that's bringing a lot of pressure and is going to put some man coverage. And so I think a lot of pressure will be on the receivers to win those matchups on the outside. And, if they can do that, then that helps relieve some pressure off of Charlie because they're going to be stacking the box and trying to take away our run game.